Greetings! Many people have asked me to put some more salmon video here from Indian River in Sitka, Alaska. They like the underwater stuff. Hey, how did I make this video? How did I get this shot? Look at me, way out there. And it looks like the camera's up in a tree. Well, the camera is up in a tree. I took the Instant 360 camera, tie a rope or string on it, whatever, and chuck it up into a tree so I can get these long range. I guess you call these drone shots. Anyway, I'm going to make a video here now of some of the latest clips I got from salmon. Here's a bunch of pink salmon in the Indian River, here just below my house here in Sitka, Alaska. Big school of them out there running around. We're still dealing with very low water conditions, so the fish are very congregated up. I think it's kind of fun to make this video with the walking feet in the water. This is pretty cool. So there aren't a lot of fish in the river yet. It's August 3rd, but they're all what are in the river are congregated here in the pools. Here's a big school of pink salmon, also known as humpies. And, well, after they've been in the river for a while, I call them river maggots. And then about September, you get to smell the dead ones. Anyway, they're pretty nervous because there's quite a few bears working the river, and the river's quite low. So once they see me, well, they kind of move off quite a bit. But I've got my my instant camera and my underwater camera, a very long stick, about 12 feet long, so I don't have to get too close to them to get some pretty good shots without scaring them here. We've got quite a few bears in the area. If you haven't seen my other videos with the Alaska brown bears, well, there's some on my channel, and I've got many more coming on my YouTube channel. So just look for them. Here I am kind of walking along. These fish were over underneath a big log. Look like they're all pink salmon. I don't see, in this area, I didn't see any trout. And I've only seen one king salmon in the stream. Here's an interesting shot here. I'm pulling the underwater camera out. You see it's on a long pole here. Drop it back in again. These are all the beginning of the main pink salmon run, which comes in right now and through August. There's another run of big chum and big pink salmon will come in September, and so will the about the 15th September we'll get the silvers or cohos. Male's got a big hump on their back there. We call them humpies. Sometimes the females have different colors. That one there, the smaller females. Once in a while you'll see a bright one, or you'll see one that looks kind of greenish. Oh, I'm pointing over on that right hand bank. See that muddy spot? I call those bear jumps. That's where a bear will set. Fish come by and he'll jump on the river. Jump on them. Here I found some bear poo, but I didn't see any sign that it's been eating salmon. It looks like it's been eating just skunk cabbage and possibly devil's club berries. You like those things. I found something here. Hey, what the heck is this? Something red up the tree. So I came over. Oh my gosh, look, it's somebody's fishing lure. It's a red buzz bomb with a great big treble hook on it. So somebody was trying to snag salmon. Now how that thing got in that tree, Plus, look, I'm pulling on this thing. I'm trying to break it off. It must be 30-pound test line. I can't believe how strong it was. But why would somebody in that spot throw that buzz bomb up in a tree with a bunch of fishing line? And it makes no sense to me. They could have walked right across the river and retrieved it. Anyway, here's another batch of down below. I went down to another pool and I located another bunch of pink salmon coming upstream. They'll move at night. As soon as it starts to get a little dark, they'll start moving up the river. Some years they go up a long ways. I've seen them way above the forks and up towards the falls. Oop, there goes a big chum salmon there. Just went to the left. Most of the summer chum that came up a little bit earlier, they've already spawned, or the last of them are spawning now. And there'll be some more chum coming later. We get a nice run of silver coho salmon, 500-600 fish. Oh, look at that pretty chum there on the left with the black stripe. Oh, there's a trout right there in the foreground. Dolly Varden. But we get a pretty good sized run of silvers or cohos. And last year I saw more cohos coming up, clear into November. Most years I usually don't see that, but last year there was a real late run that came in. There's a whole bunch of pink salmon. See, there's a lighter colored one there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this underwater video here, and like I said, I retrieved a whole bunch of my game cameras, and I've got some wonderful footage of Alaska brown bear, deer, and bald eagles, and owls, and well, all kinds of stuff. So I'll be putting more of that on the internet, and I've got my game cameras back up the river again and recharged and filming again. Yes, I will be making more videos of me riding my electric trike, and of course I've got more stories coming. I know people like to listen to some of the old stories, so I've got quite a few more stories coming. So thanks for watching the videos, and well, I'll catch you later.